Welcome and namaste to my cosmic healing sanctuary. My name is Vanessa and I am here to help you to create healthy relationships, a healthy relationship with your body, healthy relationships with other human beings, and therefore I love to use numerology, the power of numbers, because they are a special tool to me to create healthy relationships with yourself and with others, because you get a better understanding about yourself and about other human souls. And I am lightening the Palo Santo to clean the space for all of us. And this video is specifically about the number 29. I'm going in depth into the qualities of the 29, where I am specifically talking about the energy of the 2 to create more awareness about the frequency of the number 2 and to create more awareness about the number 9. Shortly, I will speak about the master number 11 as well. So this video is relevant for everyone who is born on the 29th of each and every month, or for every one of you beautiful souls who is life path 2911. And I know that there are a lot of you on my channel, which I absolutely celebrate, because the master number 2911 is a special master number which I absolutely love. My mom is a master number 2911, so it is something magical for me. But before we tune into the magic of the numbers, I would like to take a minute to set an intention for yourself while you're listening to me, while you're watching to the video of me, to cleanse the space, to come back to you. And I invite you to close your eyes for a moment, to take a deep breath into your nose and exhale through your mouth, and allow yourself to arrive in the present moment, right now, here where you are, creating acceptance for everything that shows up while you are listening, to the shadows, to the lights, and welcoming them all into listening with an open heart to the information I am sharing here, and knowing that the right information for you will enter your consciousness, so that you can work specifically on the topics which are relevant for you at the moment, and you take with what you resonate, and you leave what is not for you today. You can always come back to the video. Take another deep breath out of your mouth, release, let go of all the expectations, and then we are going to dive into the magical number 29. So what does a 29 as a complete number stands for? So 29 represents highly intuitive superpowers. With this number, you are here to develop undeniable faith in your gifts and trust in the goddess of your soul. If you totally believe in yourself, your soul is naturally optimistic about life. The number 29 is a psychic number, which means you are inheriting in your qualities, in your personal qualities, psychic abilities to read other dimensions, to have contact with other beings, with souls which are maybe in another dimension, and you have superpowers to connect with nature on a deep level, reading signals, sign. And within 29, you are here to lead others into the light. Among these people who are born on the 29th of any month are the most fortunate. So you're very lucky if you're born on the 29th. As I said, this video is for people who are born on the 29th or for life path master numbers 2911. And specifically I talk here about the personal qualities of the 29. So the number 29 consists out of the number 2 and the number 9 together, they equal the 11. Therefore I will go deeper into the energies of the 2, 9 and of the 11 to get a better understanding which qualities are coming together when you're born on the 29th, or the qualities of your 29 when you are master number 2911. And I'm going to start with the number 2. The number 2 is associated with the moon, and the moon is a very feminine energy which shows following behavior qualities. The number 2 is queen-like, royal, self-disciplined, authoritative, strong, and original. It's a beautiful frequency which is, as I said, in line with the moon. I will go deeper in a little bit about the moon qualities which are inherited in the number 2 energy, but I definitely want to mention that I have a beautiful moon guide for you where I explain the moon phases, how you can align your life to the moon phases, which is very powerful to unleash your superpowers and to step into your magnetism, to attract the dream life you are here to live with, your connected with your soul purpose, with your soul mission. So I highly recommend you to download the moon guide. I have as well a numerology guide free for you to download in the description box below, where you have all the numbers 1 to 9 with its qualities and the shadow and the light side. So if you have the urge to go deeper, I highly recommend you to download both of these free guides which I created for you. And now it's time to dive deeper into the personal qualities of the number 2 energy. So the personal qualities of the number 2 are native tenderness, artistic inclinations, romantic nature, peaceful and gentle, imaginative nature, and the 2 has a big inventive energy, creating brilliant ideas coming out of the 2 energy. Even so, the 2 can be very disciplined. It can be that the 2 lacks determination, and the 2 struggles sometimes with executing their ideas as forcefully as it can. The number 1 is really good in executing their ideas and bringing them into the world. It has more the masculine energy, but the 2 sometimes struggles with self-doubt, and they need someone to confirm them you're on the right path, to give them confirmation you're doing good, to give them guidance, and to assure them this is your project, you're going to master it. Sometimes the 2 lacks this self-confidence about themselves, so they stop a project. So it is not that the 2 doesn't have the capacity to finish a project, but the self-doubts can become so big and so huge that the number 2 decides to do nothing and to not pursue their goals anymore, because they lose trust in themselves. So it's always important for the number 2 to have very supportive friends and partners, relationships around them who are supporting them on their mission, who can see their light and who are saying you can do it, rather than putting more doubts into your field. So be very careful and very selective who's truly supporting you on your soul mission, who's maybe not so much supporting you on your soul mission, and that's okay as well. You cannot have only people in your circle who is supporting you fully, but then be careful with who you talk when you are struggling, when you are in self-doubts. Be careful who you choose to talk to the people who are unconditionally supporting you and seeing your light and believing in your superpowers. That is very important in these moments, to get that confirmation and to not lose yourself in your self-doubts and to maybe stop a wonderful project you started, which is there. You start projects for community to bring people together. These are your qualities. You love to bring people together. You love to build groups. You love to support. You love to nurture. It's all that motherly energy you inherit in your soul. This is so beautiful, but it is as well on the other side sometimes challenging that you don't forget your own needs in all of this giving and nurturing of others, in building communities, that you don't lose yourself. And this is a hard thing for the number 2 frequency, because the number 2 often needs other people to see themselves. They need a mirror to really see their soul. So they need somehow that union to go deeper into their soul. And they need that strong people around them who are confident and who believe in themselves, so that they can empower you as well to believe in yourself fully. So yeah, it's not always easy, that number 2 energy, but it's a beautiful energy. And I'm elaborating here the shadows and the light sides of the number 2 frequency, because the numbers are here to create that awareness within you, to show you which shadows want to be seen. Maybe it is people pleasing for you, maybe you resonate with that. Maybe it is self-doubt for you, maybe that is going for your soul mission for you, maybe it is stepping into your feminine leadership role. Depending on what it is for you, look at it and look at the shadows. So the number 2 is a very sensitive number, can be moody, can be sentimental. And when the psychic number 2 is humiliated or is hurt, they can be very strong and tough fighters. So it is as well good if you are in a relationship with a 2911, or when you are in a relationship with someone who is born on the 29 or having a 2 in their birth date. Important to know that this is a personal quality, that if you're hurt, you become a fighter, and you are putting a shield on, and this is your defense mechanism when you are hurt, when you're in a vulnerable state, because you're so sensitive by nature. Your soul is highly sensitive, that you sometimes cannot hold it, then just like shut down everything and build up a wall. Knowing that about yourself is very important, that you know and can come back to that loving, compassionate state of you. And the 2 doesn't want to fight by nature. The 2 wants a union, wants a connection always. But when it is hurt, when it is in pain, it can show differently. Knowing that this is not your natural state, knowing that this is not your mission, knowing that this is part of how your personal qualities show and manifest in that world, and then being always able to turn it around. They are here. The number 2 is here to learn how to surrender to life, surrender to the feminine flow. And the number 2 doesn't like plans so much. They love more to go with the flow, go with the natural energetic flow of life. And they can seem less ambitious than other numbers by that, and they can seem as well as less ambitious because they take care of community, of others so much. But this is where they have their ambition, where they have their passion to take care of others, to nurture others. And that's a very important quality to have in a community, to create something together that everyone feels empowered, feels rested, and feels comfortable. So number 2 can be sometimes less courageous than other numbers. They are more reserved by nature, somehow shy, and they value honesty. So you, by nature, you don't see the number 2 frequency telling lies, because they hate people who make false promises, and they live to very high standards. They love the truth, they love honesty, and this is very important to them, a very high value. As I said, the number 2 is connected to the moon, and this represents a mother principle: forbearance, patience, love, and tender care. The psychic number 2 has all these qualities, but the 2 can struggle with patience. So as I already said, it's a challenge for them to learn to surrender, learn to be patient, learn that everything unfolds in the right time and the right place. The number 2 with that moon energy, with that feminine energy, very kind-hearted, gentle, helpful, caring, and faithful to their duties. They treat friendships as a sacred thing, and they sacrifice everything of their own for others. As I said, be very careful not to give up yourself too much for other people, and watch yourself, that you take good care of your needs, and that you learn to express your needs to others. As the moon depends on the sun for light, so they depend on other numbers. They are very social numbers, they socialize very easy, that number 2, but be very careful with getting into dependent, codependent relationships. As I said, the moon is dependent on the sun, they are playing together, and in the best case they are playing in a healthy way together, they co-create together. But it can be that the moon steps into codependent behaviors and relationships, and depending too much on others, depending as well on too much on others for their validation. And if you don't get that validation, you are kind of lost, and if you don't have that mirror, you feel kind of lost. So it's a challenge for you. This is what you need to work on, creating healthy sense of dependency. Healthy dependency is important in relationships, allowing yourself for the possibility to receive as well in relationships. That's a healthy dependency. You are allowed to take in, to be nurtured by others as well. It's not that you only need to give, and you don't receive anything back. The number 2 can be involved with others emotionally and face difficulties. So it's very important to express your emotions to others. Your emotional world, opening up, is very important. The number 2 has a quality of a peacemaker. The 2 doesn't like disharmony, they like the union, they like bringing people together. So beautiful bringers, light bringers of peace and tranquility and connection here to our earth. So these are the main qualities I'm going to share here in that video with the number 2. Let me know if you resonate with the 2 qualities within yourself, if you can see yourself in these qualities. And drop me a green heart if you are born on the 29th of any month, or if you are alive past 29/11, drop me a pink heart. I'm very curious who you are listening this video right now. And then I'm moving on to the energy of the number 9, which is as well a miraculous energy. I'm excited to explain it and going deep into that. What I want to mention as well, you have the opportunity to work with me in 101. I have a relationship coaching where I help you to create healthy relationship with your body, with your mind. It's a holistic coaching program where we work deeply on your shadows and your light sides. So if you're interested in going deeper within yourself, send me a message, write me in the comments, or book a numerology session, which is a perfect entry into the 101 work with me. So the number 9 is associated with the planet Mars, which shows the following behavioral qualities: warlike, strong, rough, rustic, perfectionist, doubting, fighting, alienating, discriminating. These are the qualities of the number 9 associated with the Mars energy, the energy of the planet Mars. Mars is a planet of fire and heat. Mars creates an intense energy that is not easy to handle, which can make the number 9 restless. Restless in their mind, restless in their body. Let me know if you resonate with restlessness within you. This is as well not only the influence of Mars, in my opinion, it is as well the influence of the number 3s. So the number 9 has 3 times a 3 within the number 9. The 3 is a very flexible number, so the 9 is even more flexible, even more, which can add up to restlessness in your thoughts and your minds and overactivity in your brain. It's very important to work on breathing through, calming down, resting down, to let the magic unfold in your life. What are the personal qualities of the number 9? The number 9 is constantly engaged in activity, so they can see them jumping from one activity to the other. This is as well one thing of the restlessness. It is sometimes very beneficial to take a step back, to take a break, and to rest and relax. They cannot rest until they reach their goal, so they're very determined, goal-oriented. They go for it, go-getters, fiery energies. And they are fighters, and they fight their way to the top in any field, so very ambitious. They love to think big. The number 9 doesn't like limitations at all. They are big personalities who like to think and act in a big way. The number 9 is very courageous. They love adventure, as I already said, determined, ambitious, strong will, and they react very quickly to situations, but it's very beautiful. They have this quick reaction, so because of the flexibility of the number 9. They don't like arguments. They can be volatile because as well of that quick changing mind. They have a different side. On the one side, they don't like arguments, the number 9. But on the other side, they can blow up like dynamite from one second to the other. So these are both extremes you can see in the number 9. For once, avoiding that conflict, avoiding that argument, avoiding of expressing your true opinion on things, your truth. The number 9 can struggle with that. The number 9 is even so sometimes associated with the shapeshifter energy, which can shift really easily into different energies. So then there's that avoidance side, but then on the other side there's that blow up fiery energy within you, which can you make blow up in 1 second, and it can be hard to understand for others because you usually seem so calm. You shift very easily in each and every situation, and then you suddenly blow up. So it is very important to have that awareness that you have both sides within you, and that it is okay to have both sides within you, that everything is okay and normal with you, even you have these two contrasts within you, and maybe you sometimes don't even understand why you blow up in certain scenarios and why in other scenarios it is so hard for you to express your truth and express yourself truly, but your inner freedom lies in expressing yourself free. And I don't say that both extremes are very healthy to live. I think the number 9, it's very important to work on finding a way to express yourself freely, express your uniqueness, express doing things in a different way. And this brings you forward, but not blowing up doesn't bring you forward. And as well, not always adjusting your truth to other people's truth. You have a right to express your truth, and you are still loved by others, even though you express your truth to others. and it not always ends up in an argument. So the number 9 is as well very independent by nature, hard workers, great sense of responsibility. Can compare number 9 maybe with a coconut. They seem hard from the outside and they're very soft from the inside. This explains them very good. So they can come off as a little bit serious to others, but they have a big heart. Very good organizers, able administrators, but they need always a sense of authority to go forward for things. They don't like it to have no control, no power over things. They want to be in charge. So number 9, watch out for false pride, avoiding taking risks with no reason, avoid negative talk. You have a gift of being an opportunist and knowing that you can create big things. So use that energy very wisely, and avoid that negative self-talk or talking bad about other people. Try not to hurry as a number 9, and overcome your restlessness is very important for the number 9 energy. Calm down, grounding, feeling safe within your body, feeling safe within your mind. Not be overly confident in your power or energy, trying to hold the control over others. That can be very difficult for you in relationships. So the number 9 is a very powerful number, and when we bring the 2 and the 9 together, it is a very beautiful combination, because it is a combination out of the 2, the moon energy, the feminine energy, flowing energy. Then you have the 9 energy, which is very determined, more masculine energy, Mars, fiery, heat energy. So if you bring these 2 energies together, you can master a lot in your life, and you can create a lot of change in the world. It is beautiful, beautiful to have the 29 anywhere in your chart, your numerology chart. And when we bring the 2 and the 9 together, we get a number 11. So the 11 is the essence, and the 11 is a master number. We have the 11, 22 and 33 as master numbers. The 11 is here to master spiritually, to master your spiritual gifts and to bring them into the world. With the number 11, you are a born leader, a leader from the new age, a leader from the heart, a leader who brings these psychic abilities into the world. And sometimes the 11 can struggle with belonging to that world, because you see so much else. You don't only see this physical world we are living in here, you see so much more. So it is very important to work on grounding, to feeling safe here in the world, to master your energies, mastering outside energies, working with your body, being confident in your body, because your body is your vessel here on earth. It is your gateway to everything, to manifestation, to peacefulness, to love. And for the 11, it is very important to honor your uniqueness and to embrace it, to create miraculous healing. You are a spiritual leader who heals others, and I would even say you are here to bring a new area of leadership into the world, to show that we can lead with our intuition, with our psychic abilities, that we can tune into moon phases, into cyclic livings, that we allow ourselves to use the power of the moon cycles, for example, for our businesses, for how we relate with other beings, how we relate with ourselves. And you are here to help others to embrace as well their uniqueness, to show them that every personality, every soul is different, that we always need to look deep into our souls, and that we stop that judgment about each other, and that we start to bring people together again, that we co-create, that we empower each other rather than disempowering each other. And I see you 11s having a huge impact on this new area of leadership in our world. But the thing is, you have a lot of self-doubts, and you know that this can sometimes stop you on your mission. I know that you know how big your power is, and I think sometimes you are afraid to use that power, because that power can destroy, and that power can create, and it is on you to choose. Do you want to destroy or to create magic around you? And you're naturally attracting magical people around you, magical souls, but you need to be very careful with outside energies, because you tend to attract people who are only trying to benefit from you, who are sucking your energy, who are bathing in your wonderful angelic energy. So being very protective about your energy and setting boundaries is very important for you as an 11 to step into your true leadership role. As well, when you are born on the 29th, you have as well these qualities of the 11 within you. And yeah, the number 11 as well need to see that you have very high standards. They never waver, which can demand much from yourself and others. At your highest potential, you are a leader and a teacher of wisdom, and I hope you are all on the mission and dedicated to step into that potential as a leader, to step up a little bit more, to bring your gifts into the world a little bit more. And at the end, I'm talking about the shadows of the 29. So the 29 are showing themselves when your energy is not in alignment, and are indicators to look deeper at these topics, triggers, pain, and situation. And they are beautiful gifts when shadows are showing up for yourself, because they give you that opportunity to go deeper, to heal, to transform, to up-level. You can be fearful and uncertain, resulting in division and indecision running through your life. So if you catch yourself indecisive or disconnected from the world, it is time for you to look at your shadows, to look at yourself. And because you are a very powerful master, you know exactly what you want. And if you are indecisive, something is not right aligned in your energy. This might be a reason to book a numerology reading with me, or to open up to work with me 101, to really step into your true mastery of life. And you may attract unreliable friends with a 29. You trust too easily around others, because you have that quality that you always want to see the good in others. But sometimes it is on you to say no in love, to protect your energy in love, and just to let other people be. You cannot save everyone, even though you want to, and you feel the pain, you feel what's really going on in the surface of, in the depth of a person, of a soul. But it is not on you to save everyone, and to, at the end, allow yourself to let your energy deplete by others. So anxiety can lead you to feeling frozen and stubborn, to not moving forward at all. This is to resolve, to find the sweet spot where you love life, where you find a balance between your living maybe in a different dimension with your thoughts and being here on earth, finding that connection point, how you can bring the spiritual world together with here on earth, and the groundedness, finding balance between that, and to enjoy the earthly pleasures, to enjoy life to the fullest, and to be here to live and enjoy your life. So this has been a lot of information for the 29, for your personal qualities when you are alive past 29/11 or when you are born on the 29th of any month. As I said, please let me know in the comments who you are watching, if you're born on the 29th or if you are 29/11. Let me know as well if you resonate with the word I said, knowing that this video gives you the base to create more awareness within you, to expand your consciousness, to expand your ability to create healthy relationships with yourself and others. And if you would like to go deeper into your specific chart, I invite you to book a personal session with me. The link is in the description box below, and as well secure your moon guide. This is for free. Secure your numerology guide. It is for free as well. You can find the links as well in the description box below. I created them for you that you can work with these guides. And yes, I'm excited to have you here on my channel. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel, give my video a like, a thumbs up. And I'm seeing you in the next Cosmic Numerology session.